Rarotonga. It's snorkeling time. Hello and welcome back to another vlog. My name is Jess, if you're new here. This vlog's going to be a little bit different. So my fiance and I are on our wedding holiday, you could call it. So we're going to the Cook Islands to spend a week and a half in the Cook Islands, and then we're staying in Sydney one night on the way there and then 2 nights on the way back. So we've just arrived in Sydney this afternoon and checked into our hotel. We are staying at Moxie by Sydney Airport. It's really nice. You would have seen a little tour of the room when we first arrived, and it's now almost 4 o'clock, so we're going to start thinking about what we want to have for dinner. We don't quite have it in us this evening to start venturing out too far, even though this is our first time in Sydney, but we are thinking we're going to go somewhere a little bit casual just to grab some dinner. I know this hotel has a restaurant, so maybe we'll just go down there, or we might find a little local restaurant nearby. We already have our wedding outfits hanging up just to avoid all the crinkles. My partner's is here, and then over here I have my wedding dress hanging up. You can see the bag's already pretty crinkly, but my dress doesn't actually wrinkle very much, so it should be okay. And today I've just worn dish essentially, so I wear my dish skirt, dish cardigan, and then just a basic black tank top. All nice and comfy. It's fairly warm here. It's cloudy, but it's like 27 degrees. way and that way, but that direction take me out, so that's not an option. We go that way and that way. And that direction take me out. I'm gonna go that way, that dude, oh fuck. I'm going backwards. I'm backing up.
Why are you
I'm scared.
to Rarotonga in the Cook Islands, where the local time is approaching at 25 minutes past 6 a.m.
Alright guys, we have made it to Rarotonga. I'm looking a bit rough. We had a red-eye flight last night and I think I got max an hour's sleep, so I'm exhausted. We've just been waiting by the pool to check in and our room is ready. They've checked us in early, which is lovely. I will show you around. So this is our place. We are right by the beach, which is stunning. Got our bed here. They've got this cute little decoration. TV, of course. Around the back we have a gorgeous, very, very large bath. What's up here? A shower. Lovely. Then we've also got our own little kitchenette over here. Got a fridge, microwave. Oh, I was wondering where the toilet was. So a separate toilet. Dan's just grabbing our luggage and then we can get changed and freshen up a bit, which is going to be amazing. I'm all showered. Change clothes. And we are going to meet up with my auntie and uncle and grab some lunch.
So I was like starfish tonight.
Yeah. It's now midday. Dan and I have just spent the majority of the day doing wedding related meetings, going over the timeline, applying for our marriage certificate, just a few bits and bobs. And now I've got the hair and makeup artist coming over to my place, and we're going to do a hair and makeup trial. So that'll be lovely. And then I'll have the rest of the afternoon free to explore the island, hang out with family. I think I'm going to go and spend some time with Dan's parents this afternoon, which I'm really looking forward to. Alright, hair and makeup trial is done. I love it. It is beautiful. She did an amazing job. Just a low bun at the back. I would love to go for a swim, but now I feel like I can't. I might just not put my head under and I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Good morning. It is Tuesday now and we are 2 days out from the wedding. We met with the photographer this morning just to go over a few photo locations, and the rest of the day we're just going to relax. We're going to go snorkeling, we're going to jump on the scooter and head to the shops shortly, and then tonight we're going to head to the night markets, which should be fun. Dan was feeling a bit under the weather, so we had a night in and just had dinner at home, and I had a nice bubble bath and read my book. It was nice. See squiggle? Says to apply, start with a clean, dry surface. Use 1 to 2 drops, then spread a thin layer with clean finger and let dry. Reapply as needed. No thanks, I'd rather have a squiggle. These little handle things are a bit brutal on your skin. It's snorkeling time. I don't have a waterproof camera, so I'll see you guys on the other side. It's the day before the wedding, and we are going to go find a new snorkeling spot. We're going to hang out with my dad, his partner, and my sisters, and go snorkeling and get some lunch. And tonight I need to do a bit of a pamper routine. I need to fake tan, I need to wash my hair, I need to do a little foot mask. So that way I'm all beautified for the wedding day.
How's the toast?
Average.
Huh?
Average. Good morning. It is Friday now, and I am now a married woman, which still just sounds very strange to say. We had the most magical day yesterday. It was beautiful. I couldn't have asked for anything better. It was amazing. I obviously didn't film on the day. I just wanted to enjoy the moment, but I'll have lots of photos to go up in the coming days and weeks. My ring now has its friend. We've just had a nice slow morning, had some breakfast. I need to do a bit of cleaning up around our room because it's a mess, of course. And I'm picking little prickle things and sticks and twigs out of my dress because we got some photos at different locations, which involved being in the bushes and all sorts, which will make for beautiful photos, but I did drag half of the sticks and stones with my dress. And we also got swarmed by mosquitoes, so that's fun. But honestly, I am very happy with how yesterday went. It was the perfect, intimate, just low-key wedding. And the design of the reception ceremony was beautiful, so I could not ask for anything better. I am going to sit on the floor and continue picking sticks out of my dress. Oh. This was my bouquet, which is just so beautiful. It's stunning. Some of the flowers are starting to go a little bit more yellowy, but it's just the most beautiful bouquet. We had a very just natural greens, whites sort of a vibe for our wedding, so. These are the little things that keep getting stuck in my dress. They're such a pain to get out, and they hurt because they're jabby.
We'll keep a tray. Yeah, tray. Tray in the tray.
Yes, tray.
There's actually
Can I get you a piece of wedding cake, my love? What are we doing this morning, my love? Please tell him.
Eating cake. Burgers.
We're eating cake for
What
breakfast.
an abomination.
Our wedding cake. And then we're going to go to the Saturday markets. And then depending on who we can gather, we may or may not go for a hike.
Next time.
Alright, we spent the morning at the markets and then we got some lunch. I believe it was called Palace burgers. They were delicious, very simple but just amazing. I got the Hawaiian burger, of course. And now we're going to go out kayaking because it's beautiful out there, and we decided that we'll do the kayaking and some more snorkeling today and do the hiking at a later date because it's probably the nicest day we've had so far, and it's really warm, and I think it's just a little bit too warm for a hike. So water activities it is, because this is our view. So we definitely need to get out there and enjoy it. Changing accommodation today. So we're going to be moving to a little Airbnb just to spend the last few days of our trip. So I'm just hanging out with the suitcases while we wait for the Airbnb to be available for check-in. Hopefully we can get some food in the meantime. Okay, so this is our new spot for the next 3 days. It's just a cute little Airbnb for us to chill out in, and it's got a beautiful view right onto the beach. So we're just going to spend the next 3 days by ourselves, just enjoying being married. But it's now 3 p.m. and we have not had lunch and we're starving. So we're going to go do that now. Good morning. We are going to be doing the Cross Island hike this morning, which should be fun, although I have heard it's quite difficult, so we'll see how we go. We're going to grab some breakfast first and then we'll head out. Please excuse the hair, I've just had a shower. We just did a quick grocery run to pick up a few things for the next couple of days. I'm getting ready for dinner now, but I really wanted to just freshen up, shave, get all the mosquito repellent, sunscreen and dirt off me, and just feel a little bit fresher for dinner.
fish. Chips are fucking good.
Good morning. It is 7 a.m. I have just woken up to our last day in Rarotonga. I'm very tired. We're both very tired, I think. Feeling pretty travelled out at this stage. So we're going to have a nice relaxing day today. We're just going to hang around our Airbnb, do a bit of snorkeling. We're getting our marriage certificate dropped off this afternoon, so that'll be exciting. And yeah, just taking it slow. I've got a couple of little easy to cook meals in the fridge that we can heat up for breakfast and lunch. And then we'll go out for dinner one last time tonight. And then in the morning, we'll be on our way to Sydney for 2 more nights and then home. Anyway, I'm going to cook some breakfast while my partner's putting some petrol in the scooter because we've got to return that this morning. And get this day started. You'll see there's a bunch of washing in the background. The clothes choices are getting pretty desperate. I found for the most part I haven't really been able to wear any of the dresses that I've packed. Mostly because during the day the dresses that I've packed are just too dressy, except from this one of course. And then the whole first week that we were here it was incredibly windy. So I wasn't able to wear dresses for that reason. And then for dinners, getting to dinner, we've taken our scooter. So I can't really wear a dress on a scooter either.
How was the
I am back on the Gold Coast. We arrived on the Gold Coast late morning yesterday after what was a bit of a whirlwind trip. Those last 2 nights, so like a day and a half in Sydney, we were exhausted to say the least. And we didn't do all that much really on the last day. We went into the CBD, did a little bit of window shopping. That's about it. We were just exhausted. Got some food, went to sleep and caught a flight home the next day. So there's not a whole lot of footage from the second stop in Sydney on the way home, as I'm sure you would have noticed. Now, this trip truly was a trip of a lifetime. Obviously, we got married on this trip. I now have a husband, which is very weird to say still. And I'm so happy to be able to have our wedding in a tropical destination surrounded by all of our family was just a dream come true. And I know the quality time that we were able to spend with our families during this holiday is something that we will not be able to get again, not in the same way or the same magnitude. The chances of us having all of our families together like that again is very slim. My parents are divorced when I was, a teenager or something. So just having all of my family in one place is something I haven't experienced in a very long time, and so it's very special to me. That's making me emotional. God. Anyway, Jesus. Stop. Alright, I'm going to go over some of the bits and pieces that I picked up on my trip. I didn't buy all that much on this trip, just because there was not a whole lot that really stood out to me that I wanted, especially when it comes to clothes, jewellery, etc. But I got a few bits and pieces. Some which I'll just keep private. But one of my favourite gifts that we got is from my dad and his partner. They made us this, which is just the cutest thing ever. So it's got our names, and it just has that very subtle touch of kiwi in it, which is perfect for our home. I love to incorporate a little bit of New Zealand and our Kiwi background, because both my partner and I are Kiwis. Just little touches really make our place feel like home. Then I brought 2 prints. So I have a plan for the wall over here. I'm going to create essentially like a collage kind of collection of frames of prints and paintings from all over the world. I really want to create some kind of theme wall that's really artistic and very unique to us. And so this is going to be the first part of that, is this print here. It is gorgeous. So this reminds me so much of Muri Beach, which is where we got married. So that is very special. That'll definitely go up on the wall eventually. And then we also got this one. It's a turtle. We were so lucky, and we swam with a lot of turtles while we were there. I can't remember how many now. I think it was something like 7 or 8 for me. I think I saw the most out of everyone. And we just wanted something to remember that by. And I just think he's really cool. And a nice little pop of colour in our home. At the moment our home's still fairly neutral, really. It doesn't have a whole lot of colour. So I want to slowly start incorporating a bit of colour into our home. Lastly, I brought this. It's just a little hairpin with a shell on the end. I just brought it from the Saturday markets that they've got in Rarotonga. And I think it's really cute, and it's a nice subtle touch. Alrighty, this brings us to the end of this travel vlog. I really enjoyed creating this, and I can't wait to be able to look back on this in the future and remember this special time of our lives. And I really hope you found this enjoyable too, and just gives you some ideas of what to do and what to expect if you are planning to travel to the Cook Islands. We are back to our regularly scheduled just weekly vlogs going forward, and I will see you then. Bye.